What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Got a quick video for you tonight. Please do me a favor, take a moment, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section. As always, Twitter, Shutdown Safety is my username. So for those of you who don't know, obviously I'm very active with an ARCA team. We've been down here testing for the past few days in Daytona, and other than sleep, I also haven't got a lot of time to play my PS4, which is back home in Maryland. So it's left my interaction with you guys to comments, messages, Twitter, and I wanted to take a few minutes to discuss, I don't want to say the most frequently asked question, but a reoccurring topic. And what you're looking at right here, just so you know, is obviously another instance where the success that you guys have helped me achieve has given me another benefit. It's been talking with developers, it's been talking with players. In this example, it's actually being given a NFL playbook. And these DVDs here are actually cut-ups from a team, which I suppose should probably remain nameless so that player doesn't get in trouble, but cut-ups of the defense so that players on offense can get a better feel for what they can expect to see in an actual game. And that brings me to my point about breakdowns. In every play, there's so much action. There's an individual battle, there's complex things that occur, there's strategy, there's athleticism, that can always be analyzed and extrapolated, whether you're going to group it in terms of secondary or line play, and used to help prepare you for the next game, for the next play, for the next series, whether this is actual football or Madden. There's always room for improvement. Everyone always strives to be perfect, but perfection is never achieved. So every play can be used as a learning device or a discussion point to improve. And to me, Madden has always been a great vehicle for football, especially for me, because it allows me to share my perspective with you. And if I can show you something in the game, and then you can understand it and watch it happen and play out on your screen, then to me that's, a really powerful thing that happens. So there's not a game that goes by where I don't see a play that I want to show or I want to give my opinion on or I want to see what you guys think about. So therefore, I don't think that there's going to be a point where I stop doing breakdowns or I say to myself, I don't want to do this anymore. The very nature of football is very simple in terms of one play is drawn up, another play is drawn up, and the players interact them out. So I've never understood the concept of someone who says, I don't want to talk about the same thing. I don't want to show the same thing more than once. I think it gets repetitive. I think it gets boring. If you've ever sat in any type of coaching situation, or you've ever looked at what an NFL player has to go through, even from afar, you know that it's based on repetition. Every single day in practice, you're looking at the same thing. Every single time you go into a film room, you're looking at the same things and the same concepts. It's pure repetition. So I don't understand why there isn't at least a certain mindset applying to when breaking down video game football. We're going to have those same concepts ring true. The other side of it is I enjoy it. I was doing breakdowns long before a camera was recording them. I wanted to know why I won. I wanted to know why I lost. I wanted to learn from those things and try to get better in my game. To me, that would be what I would consider, quote-unquote labbing. Not the labbing that I've seen other people in the Madden community do where you try to find exploits in the game that allow you to have a play that's unstoppable. I would prefer your labbing would be a little bit different than that. But that's not where the game is right now, and I guess to a degree I can respect what's done there. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who read those comments and worry, I don't think there's ever going to be a time where this channel is not going to have a video every 2 or 3 days, whether 1 or 1,000 people watch it. I appreciate what you guys have done for me, continue to do for me, and I will continue to give you guys content to watch and like or hate or share or not share, whatever you want to do. But I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoy your football, and I guess I'm really about to catch cab and fly back home. So you guys have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon with more content.